everyone, welcome back to Practically Pediatrics. I'm Dr. Marianne Iskander, and I'm here with my mom, the original Dr. Iskander. She works with, well, I work with her, sorry. I work with her.
Okay.
So we're gonna talk about, I think we're gonna talk about picky eaters.
Fine.
Because you've had a lot of experience.
Yes, very personal experiences. Actually, I'm gonna talk about you.
Okay, go ahead.
We tried all kind of foods.
What, like falafels?
No, baby food. Gerber.
Yeah, Egyptian baby food.
No, it was Gerber coming from here.
Fine.
So I tried to feed you. You don't want.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to eat anything. You just spit everything. So I was worried. How are you gonna survive? I'm gonna lose this kid.
I remember being force-fed as a toddler and a
Spoon
child.
fed?
No,
Like I was
just
sit and feed you? Yeah.
you would like cook,
Yes.
and it was disgusting. And I would be I would be crying like walking to the dinner table. Like I already knew it was gonna be, I was gonna get yelled at and screamed at to eat, and everyone's gonna stare at me while I'm taking every bite, and I'm not gonna like it, and then I'm gonna end up crying, and that's gonna be dinner time.
Do you remember all this?
Yes, I need therapy, I'm sure. I'm traumatized. Okay, so now that you're a pediatrician.
Now, as a pediatrician, I still think that the mom's duty is to prepare healthy food.
Fine, agreed.
And put the portions that she think is okay for her kids.
What do you mean?
I mean it's like small portions
Okay.
that she know that this kid is gonna probably finish this portion.
Okay. What do you say to the mom that presents the plate of food, a good variety, and the kid takes one bite and then says, I'm done? Is that worrisome?
It's worrisome.
No.
But I have learned that the mother is preparing the food,
Or father.
or the father. Yes. So that's
But
that.
they
That's,
don't.
That's
We're just
of
trying to be
course.
politically correct.
Make sure that there is a little protein, a little carbohydrate, and a little fruits and vegetables.
So variety.
Variety. Yeah.
And the nutritionist will say always put something in their plate that you know they like, even if it's bread or crackers, just something to not have an intimidating plate with all new things or adventurous things that they're not used to. So always put something very familiar and yummy on their plate, and it doesn't matter what that is.
If you know that this kid likes something more than the other, you can probably offer it for some time. And be prepared that kids, they change their mind every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
They might like something and they just want to eat it every single day for a month. And then all of a sudden they hate this.
True.
This. And so you have to accept this. It's normal for, most of the toddlers. Most kids, they don't starve.
That's true. So that's a big one.
Yeah.
So your child will not starve. If your child is not wanting to eat, then they just don't want to eat. No child is going to be hungry and refuse food just to refuse food. That doesn't happen. So what we usually see is after a year, even 15 to 18 months, there'll be a severe dip and decline in their appetite, and that is totally normal. It's because the rate of growth is slowing down. They're not growing as fast as they did in the first year. In the first year, they're tripling their birth weight by 12 months.
Yes.
And then everything slows down, so their brain is not really giving them hunger cues as much as they were giving in the first year. So expect a decline, and your job is to put the plate in front of them and then walk away, right? See? This is a cultural difference. Walk away. Do not stare at them and don't say, one more bite and you have to, and if you don't, you're not gonna get dessert. That's like, you're increasing their anxiety as if it's like a performance, and no kid can. What if someone was like, oh, you have to finish your steak or you're not getting more wine? Like, it's insulting. Just put it in front of them. There's no pressure. If you don't want to eat anything, fine. The biggest thing is also to remember is that the nutritionist will say,
Okay, what?
I feel like this is all news to you.
No, I agree with most of it, but there is some points I'm gonna raise.
Okay. The nutritionist will say that to not focus on the calorie intake for the day. You should take the average calorie intake for the week. So, meaning, if they are refusing food and they're living off of half a cracker and 2 bites of a banana Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I guarantee Friday, Saturday, you will have a day where your child is really eating a lot and keep asking for seconds and thirds, and they will make up for the calorie intake. So they say to take an average.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah.
It's not fine.
No,
it's
fine.
science.
The quality.
And don't keep shoving milk in their face if they don't eat.
Shoving what?
Just filling up on milk will cause anemia. So
Yes.
there's no iron in milk.
Yes.
And it will, some studies show that it actually blocks the absorption of the iron they are eating. It's like, think of it like coating your stomach lining in this thick, creamy milk, and then like none of the iron gets absorbed. Yeah. So we say 24 ounces in 24 hours is the maximum.
Yeah.
You're not going to change your child's body type, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's another thing.
No,
Your child is going to be thin or bigger
heavy.
framed. That's it. There's only a little bit you can do. So
Yeah.
if you keep saying my kid is too skinny, your kid is probably skinny naturally. Well, okay, the last point we could make is how do you know your child is growing properly? Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. The point I
Exactly.
want to bring.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the point?
The point is we have to I mean, of course we check the growth of the child every time they come. Of course we don't get any concern if they are very small on the 5th percentile, but they still growing up every visit.
So we'll end with, have you heard pediatricians say kids don't, no wait, hold on, let me get this right. Kids don't, no.
Yeah.
They don't grow because they're eating because they're growing. Do you know what that means? Your child is going to grow whether they're eating a robust eater or not, but they will eat when they are growing. So when they are hitting those growth spurts, you will notice a difference in their appetite.
Yeah.
They will follow their own body's cues to survive. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll end there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.